Oh, yes, another evening, another day to be in your presence. And so I bring you greetings from the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation, ABC 105.1, on this lovely and beautiful Thursday evening. It'll be ninth day of the third month, and it's 2023. And I bring you greetings from the Traffic Talk team. My name is Martin Fagans, your presenter and host. Been back strongly by my producer, Editor Ismail Smith, always on the cameras and on the sound. The time is 16 minutes past 6 o'clock. And again, we are here to talk about traffic issues, remind you of our driver about safety, and conscientizing them about how to go about driving and respecting the rules and others that apply to streets. And so there's a regular 45 minutes presentation that comes on every Mondays to Fridays at about 6:15 to 6:50 every day. We come on this platform and all the social media platform that includes YouTube, Facebook, and our online radio show in case you have downloaded the Radio King app either on the iOS operating system Play Store or the Google app. Once you've done that, you can be a part of our broadcast. And so today on the platform, we're going to be discussing lots of issues as usual. It's always about our traffic safety quotation first, followed by our traffic safety tapes, and then allowing you to be a part of our discussion, a part of the platform, by telling us the traffic situation within your area or other irregularities or malpractices within the traffic. This program is designed to bring our drivers to the attention that driving is something that you have to be very attentive doing, even riding. And so I'd like to say welcome to all of our listeners and viewers online and on air. Welcome to it for the next 45 minutes. Stick and stay. I'll be back after the theme song. And so I'd like to say welcome back. Welcome to another edition of the program Traffic Talk right here on the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation radio of ABC 105.1. For those of you following on our online platform that is on the ABC 105.1 official on Facebook, like and share. Follow us on YouTube, like and share as well. And also follow us on our online platform. Matter of fact, this edition of the program Traffic Talk is dedicated to my little niece and my brother there in the US of A, that's Mr. Dixon Dorr Sr. and Miss Ava Maria Wida Toto Tigili of the Painesville Soul Clinic Bell, who also celebrates her birthday today. I'd like to say congratulations to the two of you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the two of you. I guess you guys are celebrating your birthday today. I'd like to say happy birthday to both of you. This entire presentation is dedicated to two of you as you celebrate your birthday. And so on the program today, we have our quotation, our driving quotation for the day that says, baseball, baseball, as in kickball, is like driving. Is the baseball is like driving. Is the one who gets home safely that counts. I guess you heard that right. You know, driving is applicable that of baseball. When you're playing baseball, you kick the ball, you are not so safe until you get on the base safely. All right? And so driving is attributed to baseball. The same rule that applies. The one who gets home safely is that what counts. So safe driving practice has to do with you getting home safely and to your destination safely. It's not about how fast, but how safe you get there. And so if you're checking our Facebook screen right now, you will see the two celebrants of the day. I'd like to say happy birthday to you. And you can do suit the same on our sister programs. And other announcers will be telling you exactly what is going to be happening. And so let's just go into our traffic safety tips of the day because of time. Time is not really a factor on this program. And so let's go to our traffic safety tips here for today. And so our drivers is our traffic safety tips. All you have to do is keep 100% attention on driving at all times. And don't be multitasking. What is multitasking? And being attentive on the road. Always remain focused on your steering wheel, anticipating the drivers ahead, and also predicting the guys in the back. Multitasking is when you try to go about playing music, taking the phone calls, and get the money from the passenger in the back. Those are all multitasking. So never be multitasking and driving. You cannot be attentive as you're doing that. Don't use your phones or any other electronic devices while driving. Two things don't occupy the same space as usual. So, and then slow down. Speeding gives you less time to react and increase the severity of an accident. And severity is the fact of condition of being served. The highest level of our damages, right? So please make sure to be attentive of all of our drivers, and it applies to all you motorcyclists and keke guys. You know, whenever you're on the steering wheels, be it on a riding object or the car, you always have to be 100% attentive. Even that goes to our motorcyclists. You cannot be on the bike at the same time you see motorcyclists taking phone calls or trying to talk to somebody, or, you know, twisting their heads on the road. Once you do that, in a split second, you can bump into another vehicle, and that is the accident. So be attentive 100% whenever you are riding in a moving object. And also, we'd like to cautionise our driver the importance of safe driving practices. Is that when you drive, you are accountable for anything and anyone you will pass up upon on the road, including pedestrians and your fellow drivers, your passenger, as well as yourself. And also remind yourself of inanimate objects like potholes, stones within the road. These are all things that cause problems within the traffic. So whenever you drive, it's not just about how well you move that car. It's about being attentive and taking consideration of other factors within the road and other stuff that applies to the road. And so wherever you are and however you're listening, I'd like to say welcome. The time is 24 minutes past 6 o'clock. 6:50, we're expected to be out of here. All you taxi drivers stuck up in the traffic around town, around the Vitam, the Vamuma House area, the Ministry of Health, EOW, because of the rerouting of cars due to the road construction work being done in the Painesville area. There are huge traffic around the Police Academy and that of the Duper Road and Benson Hospital areas and Parker Paint. So if you are stuck up within this area, within the traffic, we'll be relying on you wholly and solely to give us updates about all the practices and things that are not to be seen within the traffic sector. And so if you're there, the phone lines will be open sharp at 6:30. So we'll take a musical break and be back. Coming back because this show is dedicated to two celebrants of the day, Dixon Doe Sr. and that of little Alva Maria Widow Toto Tigli, who celebrates her birthday today. I'd like to say congratulations to the two of you, and we'll take a break and be back on this platform. You're listening to Traffic Talk, your one and only traffic and road safety program. Stay tuned. And this is a special dedication to our two celebrants today. And this show is dedicated to Mr. Dixon Doe Sr. We're there in the United States of America in Atlanta, Georgia. And that of little Ava Maria Widow Toto Tigli there in the Painesville area. You celebrate your birthday today. And so the Traffic Talk is dedicating this special presentation to the both of you. If you're watching our Facebook feed, I guess you'll see exactly who they are. You can have whatever you like. like on your birthday. Just remain safe.
Cut the telephone, you know it ain't nothing to drop a couple stacks on you. Want it, you can get it, my dear. $5 million home drop business, I swear. Yeah, I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I buy it. Tell mother broke nigga be quiet. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. And we can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, late night sex, so wicked, so tight. I gas up the gym for you tonight, baby. You can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like. Yeah. Shouting you the hottest, love the way you drop it, brain so good, good as smoke you went to college, 100K deposits, vacations in the tropics, everybody know it ain't tricking if you got it, and you ain't never ever gotta go in your wallet, long as I got rubber band banks in my pocket, 5-6 rides with rims and a body kick, you ain't gotta downgrade, you can get what I get, my chick can have what she want, and go in the store for any bag she want, I know you ain't never had a man like that, to buy you anything your heart desire like that. Yeah, I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I buy it. Tell a mother broke nigga be quiet. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. And we can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Late night sex, so wicked, so tight. I gas up the gym for you tonight, and baby, you can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like. Yeah, I'm talking big boy rides and big boy ice. Let me put this big boy in your life. The thing gets so big, it hits so right. Let me put this big boy in your life. That's right. I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I buy it. Tell mother broke nigga be quiet.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back after that musical breather right here. A song dedicated to two celebrants of the day. Little Ava Maria Widow Toto Tigli of the Painesville area celebrates her birthday today. You have it from mom and dad and the rest of the family. And a big one from Uncle Richie at controls. Also, Mr. Dixon Dorr Sr. Maku, happy birthday, my brother. And I guess you're monitoring our Facebook feeds there from the US of A. Okay, quickly, let's just get back to what's important here, and that is traffic talk and traffic-related issues right here on this broadcast. And so let's just bring you our traffic quotation for the day. And they say baseball, as in kickball, as we call it here, is like driving. It's the one who gets home safely that counts. If you reach on the base, you're not safe, right? So the base happens to be your home and your final destination. So that's how it's important. So it's not how fast you get to LY Junction or Painesville. It's how safe you reach your destination and reunite yourself with your family. And our safe driving practices today for our tips for today says that keep 100% attention on the road while driving at all times. Do not multitask. You cannot do variety of things while you are driving. Either taking the money from the passenger in the back, talking to the girl at home, trying to coordinate things within the other car. No. 100% attention is necessary as a driver. Don't be a jackrabbit driver by multitasking and doing the stuff. You're going to find yourself into an accident. It's not right. Also, do not use your phones or any other electronic gadgets or devices while driving. Those things don't really count. It's not necessary. All right? Slow down and give less time and react. Severity of an accident. The fact of a condition is being safe, the highest level of damage. So when you are focused, you save yourself on lots of circumstances within the traffic. You will be attentive. You will know what's ahead and what's behind you. So the time is about 6:30. Time is not really of essence on our program. This show is set aside to cautionise our driver, motorcyclists, and pimping riders about the importance of their safety and the safety of the pedestrians and road users. Please make sure to slow down at every crosswalk, respect the disabled and the visually impaired, even students crossing from one point to another. Remember, one point in time in your life, you were once a kid and a student. Someone helped you and aided you in crossing from point A to point B. With that, we'd like to rest right here and entertain your calls, and we'll do that after the theme song. Stay tuned. And so welcome back. We are having some technical situations with our telephone line. So today we'll be using the 0777 105 100 and 0886 as an alternative. 0886 590 283. Again, the numbers are 0777 105 100. 0886-590-283. And our listeners of the day happen to be Mr. Parker of the newspaper, a regular listener of the program Traffic Talk. Good evening to you, sir. And let's hope you're driving safe, wearing your seatbelt, using your earpieces, and observing all rules, anticipating the traffic ahead, and helping others who are crossing from one point to another. If you are doing so, definitely you are our driver of the day. So 0555, 0777 105 100, 0886 590 283. Again, our listener and driver of the day happens to be Mr. Parker. Our listener and driver of the day happens to be Mr. Parker of the newspaper. And sir, let's hope you're observing all traffic rules and regulations, wearing your earpieces, helping the blind to cross, aiding and helping the disabled or even a little kid trying to cross, and observing all speed limits. If you are doing so, Mr. Parker, I'd like to say happy listening and being a good driver. So I'm entertaining your calls right now. If you are stuck within the traffic on the Vinetown area, coming to town or from town, somewhere around the Tottenham Boulevard, precisely around the Vamoma area, 19th to 20th Street area, Douala Bushwood Island, somewhere around Bartonville Junction, Parker Paint, Ministry of Health area in the Tottenham Boulevard area, ELW Junction, or sometimes because of the rerouting of cars due to the road construction work around the Police Academy and Duke Road area. Once you are stuck within the traffic, all you have to do is just call in. Don't be shy. Do so on 0777 0777 105 100. I'm sorry, I'm a human. And 0886 590 283. So we do await our callers to fill us in with traffic irregularities, malpractices, and situations out there. Stick and stay. We'll be back on this platform. It's Traffic Talk, only on ABC 105.1. And also today on the program, until we can get your calls, I just want to caution those street vendors selling alongside the road or within the traffic, you know. Look, in as much as times are hard, your life and the safety of your life is important. Before I go further, Let me do a condolence trip for a regular follower and listener of the Traffic Talk program. That's you, Mr. T. Edwin Stwen Sr. of the Liberian National Police. It's a condolence street rather than a listening street because you lost your in-law. We'd like to say our deepest and sincere condolences. And thanks for being a regular listener and a fan of Traffic Talk. Stay tuned. 25 minutes till 7. And we up here till 10 minutes to 7. So 055 105 100 and 0886-590-283 are the numbers that put you on the platform. If you're a keke guy, noticing a traffic or irregularities or malpractice in the traffic, or a driver or a motorcyclist, call in and be a part. Even a pedestrian or a passenger, you can call in as well. And I want to speak to the conscience of those street vendors just in case before I get callers, you know. Look, life is sweet. Life is so sweet, and it's worth living when you take care of yourself. In as much with the economic situation within the country, well, it's a plus for you guys to go about, you know, hustling for yourself to become an entrepreneur or to fend for yourself and that of your family. But do it with caution, because the road you are not at, you don't have the authorization to be on the road. In as much as people tolerate you and try to protect you as drivers while on the car. But the fact of the matter is, your life is what paramount. The first law of nature says, and I quote, self-perseverance. You got to be your own security. You cannot be so much into the streets because of the quest of success and money, and then you know, you just in between cars, jeopardizing your life and your safety because of $5 or $10, especially guys selling cool water. Yeah, I know times are hard. I agree. We all live within a country where people try to do things, and I must applaud this generation for being so creative and innovative, for the fact that everybody try to fend for themselves than to be a liability. But in so doing, you as a person selling on that road, put in the back of your mind that my safety is important. Why is it? Because you left your home in the mornings or in the afternoon or whatever time you are doing that street vendoring within the traffic. You left your family in order to go and reunite yourself with them. Now, in the event while you are doing business within the traffic, and a driver who is not really to himself or under the influence of alcohol or other substances, or is not a really good driver, who is just a just-come driver, like we call them jackrabbit drivers in driving, who doesn't know when to apply brake, who is just carried by the movement of the car. What if something eventually happens to you? What do you go? How will your family reconcile the fact that, okay, XYZ, Mr. Ishmael Smith left us this morning, went into the traffic to go and set it with the expectation of he coming back home to bring whatever the process that he gathered for in the traffic, but to just receive a call that XYZ is not coming home. Blood of Jesus, oh my picking. Yes. What? Right, he's not coming home. No, but that's a more serious matter, you know. I know you guys want the money to help the family to survive, to get ends meet, to get from one point to another in your life. But please make sure to always be visible to the driver, and at the same time taking consideration of the pimping guys that are applying between cars. So you as a street vendor, please, even if I have not get a call today on this program, let me speak into the conscience of you guys. Those guys selling Apple, my own cost of getting, like I said, the grand picking, like in the morning when I'm driving coming. And even my beginning, like I said, the napkin or the car materials or the car accessories. Please, life is very sweet. And you see, motor car is a luxury, and it's also a killing machine. Same as the bike, it cripples you, and then the insurance will cover everything. But at the end of the day, you as a person carry that car, or you are gone. You become crippled for life. You will not be the same as you came into this world, and you might be incapacitated in doing whatever you were doing before getting on that traffic. So once again, drivers, you too as well. It's a tradition around Africa and other Middle Eastern countries and South American countries. It's a serious thing, right? Because some people are tired going home. They want to buy things. Yes, in as much as you want to buy whatever you want to buy, but please always watch out for our street vendors, because they as part of the society as you are in that vehicle, and they are contributing as well to our growth and growth of the society as well. So you as drivers, motorcyclists, keke guys listening, don't always feel because you are protected within an object, on an object, but they are not. So you have to protect them and save their lives. Okay. So Traffic Talk is telling you to save the life of our street vendors. Watch out for them always, especially coming down the Ministry of Health area in the morning, down to the Congotown back road intersection around the Winners Chapel area, Vamuma, or any traffic you always see people selling within the traffic. Watch out for them, protect them, because life is good. And let's just check out our Facebook comments right now and see what other guys are there. And we have Josephine Tita Tigley watching from the Soul Clinic area. And she says, oh, wow, the presentation is okay. And we have Lisa B. Flomo following us. We have Kathleen Dowda, the big CZ following us as well. But let's say many thanks to all of our online followers commenting on our Facebook feed. I'd like to say many thanks for being there. Again, drivers, always be 100% attentive while driving. Reason is, if you are not attentive on the road, a street vendor may be trying to sell something to somebody in another car, and then you will have to have an encounter with them. Even a passenger, sometimes the street vendor is in the middle of the road and some guys want to use the driver's side to get off the car. It becomes a whole embarrassment. So everybody have to be 100% attentive while plying the road, because the road is not a place that you forget about yourself. Those objects moving on the road either cripples you or send you to where we came from yesterday on Decoration Day. So please, if you don't want to be decorated on Decoration Day, whenever you were within the traffic or on the road, even riding the car, always learn to caution your driver, your motorcyclist, or your keke guy that life is important, is sweet. Please be careful. Let them say, oh, my papa, leave me, my man, give me a chance. Say yes, that my life is as important as yours and the person plying the streets as well. It is very, very important. Again, we take a short break, come back. And matter of fact, this program is dedicated to little Ava Maria Widow Toto Tigle and Mr. Dixon Doe Sr. And our listeners of the day happens to be Mr. Parker of the News newspaper and Mr. T. Edwin Swen, both following on all of our platforms. So we'll take a breather and be back. 050777105100 0886-590-283 is our alternative number because of some technical situation being out of reach. So if you want to be a part of this broadcast, being a street vendor, taking into consideration the piece of advice being given to you, or a taxi driver noticing some of the things we just stressed about, or some traffic situation within the area, or malpractices or irregularities within the traffic, call in on 0777 590-283 and 0777 105 at 100 and 0886 590-283. What's happening? Yeah, Eastman Smith is just, trying to act like a driver in the studio right now. Y'all producers, stick with that. And so all of our taxi drivers, wherever you are, let's hope you are driving with care, being 100% attentive on the road. Life is so sweet. You wouldn't want to go back to where we all came from yesterday. Preserve of life could be your family, loved one, or friend. And being a responsible driver has to do with the fact that you are wearing your earpieces. Make sure you did not drink and drive at the same time. Not even under the influence of other substances as well. And our keke and the pimping guys, please make sure to wear your helmets and your sneakers. Always make sure to use your rear view mirror and your side view mirrors. Never take them out. They're as important as what it is on the bike or on the keke. The white man did not make a mistake in producing that car and leaving out the rear view and the side view mirror. It's there to aid you to have eyes in the back and to look ahead or look behind what's happening, okay? So life is as important. Quickly, let me just go over our traffic quotation for the day just before wrapping it up right here on the program Traffic Talk. Traffic Talk show, in case you are just tuning in, is a regular feature on the Atlantic Broadcasting corporation platforms, 105.1 on the FM dial, and also on the online radio platform. Show you in case you have downloaded the Radio King app. Just search within the Radio King app, whether you're using Google Play Store or the iPhone App Store. Just search within the app. It's orange, has a crown with a play sign in the middle. Go within the app, search for ABC 105.1 official, and then you follow us on our live feed on our online radio. Same you can do for the Facebook and YouTube. Like and share and become a fan of all of our programs on this broadcast. Well, I'm selling your company. Time is of essence, and we have limited time to be with you. Showing kids that we have 5 more minutes. So call us wherever you are. Fill us in with traffic situation and traffic related issues. 0777 105 100. 0555 105 100. Again, we take a birthday song for the special celebrants of the day. Let's bring T.I. second time. I know it's your birthday, it's your national holiday. To my cousin and to my niece, you guys can have whatever you like on your birthday. Little Ava Maria Widow Toto Tigli of Painesville and Mr. Dixon Doe Senior of the USA in America. What's up? Happy birthday. Enjoy your celebration. Best wishes on behalf of the Traffic Talk team. T.R. Clifford Harris with the song You Can Have Whatever You Like, but it's your birthday.
Patron, no ice, and we can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, late night sex, so wicked, so tight. I guess up the gym for you tonight, baby. You can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like. Yeah. Anytime you want to, pick up the telephone. You know it ain't nothing to drop a couple stacks on you. Want it, you can get it, my dear. $5 million home drop business, I swear. Yeah, I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I buy it. Tell mother broke nigga be quiet. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice, and we can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, late night sex.
Okay, welcome back. Time is not really of essence on this presentation right here. Sometimes it's good to impact people rather than interacting with them. But I'm sure the message went across, right? And so quickly, let me just recap our driving quotation for the day on this presentation. Matter of fact, the 4th edition and 4th presentation of the program Traffic Talk on the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. Baseball, kickball, like we call it in Liberia, it's like driving. It's the one who gets home safely that really counts. So it's the same as applied to driving. Not how well you speed out moving objects, be a keke or a bike or a car. It's about how safe you get your passengers to your destination and how safe you reunite yourself back home with your family. And it says when you are driving, you are accountable for anything and anyone you will pass up on the road, including pedestrians, your fellow drivers, your passengers, and yourself, as well as the unammunited and living objects on the road and along the road. What do we mean by unammunited objects? Sometimes there are potholes. Sometimes there are sticks on the road with nails. You as a driver, if you don't pay attention, you go into that rock, you have the tire been twisted. You have to go and buy a new one. If there's a pothole you bounce within there, you're going to buy a new U-joint, what we call board joint. So being attentive helps you on the road, not only for moving objects, but not only for living objects, but non-living objects like potholes. Even citizens too, sometimes you gotta be attentive to citizens. In as much as people like to eat citizens, you know what they call citizen, right? So when the door to one cross from one point to another, you have to be attentive as a driver. And our driving tips for the day says keep 100% of your attention on driving at all times. This is sometimes, all times. And it goes to me, myself, sometimes. Sometimes you're on your phone, Smith call, You're driving, Smitty call or work matter, you'll be like, yes, Smitty, I'll call you back. That's multitasking. It's not necessary. Or even a girl to the house jealous will call you back. It's not necessary. Tells it, baby, I'm on the stereo. If you don't have an earpiece, you'll go home, you'll settle that. Do not use your phones or any other electronic device or gadgets while driving. It don't really count. It's not necessary. Two things don't occupy the same space. At the end of taking your mind from on the road, before you look at that gadget or that device, you might run up into something else and bang. Liberian National Police will draw the diagram and you'll do some unnecessary spending, or perhaps you might go to the great beyond. And I wouldn't want that for you. And so it's my sole priority to always cautiontize you drivers to make sure that you always do the right thing when in the traffic than being a jackrabbit driver and a jackrabbit rider. Slow down. It is always necessary to slow down. Speeding gives you less time to react and increase your impulses. You know that? When you're always on excessive speed, before you react, sometimes it's late. So it's always necessary to drive slowly, be precise and exact, do proper calculations before you, sometimes a driver is also necessary to speed at a time. Let's go to the lines and talk to this caller. Hello? 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 What our caller isn't ready because of time. We have to go. And so today's presentation was dedicated to Mr. Dixon Dosia with in Minnesota, USA of America, who celebrates his birthday today. Or brother, a cousin, and friend of mine. And my little niece, little Eva Maria Guido Toto Tigli, who turned 1 extra year plus today. Little woman, I'd like to say happy birthday to you. You guys are the special celebrant, and this program is dedicated to you. Our listeners of the day has to do with Mr. Parker of the News newspaper. As Mr. Parker of the News newspaper happens to be our driver of the day because he's wearing his headphone and observing all traffic rules. And our listener of the day has to do with Mr. T. Edwin Swen Sr., aka T. Swen of the Liberian National Police. With that, folks, we bring this presentation to a closure. And as we conclude, I'd like to caution all of our drivers, make sure you drive safe. Life is sweet. Our street vendors, protect your life. Don't run the fast cash and end up to the great beyond like where we went yesterday. Martin Fagans, your regular host and presenter, I'll talk to you on the Friday final edition. Goodbye, drive safe, and reach home safely. Goodbye.
Tricking, they tell them girls.
I said you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, stacks on deck, Patron on ice. And we can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like.